Milo, 59 T-Bird. This was my first car, actually.
Really?
I was 15 years old. I bought one of these, and it was pink too. But mine wasn't nearly this nice. I paid $100. I didn't have the convertible or all the other goodies. But in 59, they had this color that was called Flamingo. It was a pink, but it was a really, really light pink. This is a little darker than that.
Yeah, I had it changed a little bit. It was a little bit, the other color was too bright. So I had this softened, and it's kind of like between a pink and a coral.
Yeah, because I guess in about 66, Tbird had that Samoan coral, and this is kind of between this and the Flamingo, because the Flamingo was a very, very light pink.
That's true.
But I love these cars. I mean, this is the square bird. You know, here, 55, 6, 7, you had these nice little two-seaters, and then 58, they made this massive, people mover, but still only a 4-passenger car, really. And you've made it a 2-passenger.
I did, didn't I?
you did. So how long you had this baby?
About 8 years.
Oh, really? Wow. And did you buy it restored?
It was restored, but then I restored it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I love it. I mean, the color is pretty shocking.
It's pink.
It's pink. It's definitely pink. But I've always loved the interior of the square birds. Again, big hulking kind of 50s cars, but the passenger compartment was so space-aged in so many ways. You had a cockpit here. I love the 140-mile-an-hour speedometer. Yeah, right. And the power windows. They originally were leather. You had these redone. Did you do them in leather, or just came back in vinyl?
It came back in vinyl, and it had them redone. Yes.
Yeah. And I always loved the circular heater control in there. That's just, again, it all looks so. It was airplane inspired. I mean, it was all about flying. You're on a Thunderbird, you got to fly.
You did.
But man, so where'd you come up with the tonneau cover?
Well, I like the look of it because, first of all, there's no storage in this when you put a convertible top into the trunk.
Oh, that's right.
So I actually took the back seat out of this so that I'd have extra storage back there, and that's really what prompted me to get the. But I also love the looks and the way it matches up with the back.
So you've really turned this into a 19-foot-long, 5,000-pound two-seater, right?
That's about what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot, because again, I had the hard top. The trunk just came up like that, but in this, I guess the trunk goes up like this, right?
Yeah.
The top goes down there.
It
There
does.
is no space then.
There is no space. There's very little.
Wow. Center antenna, that looks very 50s, But you even went with a Continental kit. If it wasn't long enough to begin with, you put a Continental kit on.
I had to do that.
You
right.
had to do that, right?
Had to get that look.
Where'd you find it?
I got that out of Canada. They make them for all different cars now, and
Wow.
I had that put on.
Man, that adds another, good 18 inches there. And I didn't remember in mine, this whole trim back here was painted.
It was, but this was a option from the dealer. It was called the chrome kit, and they chromed these fins, and then they chromed around the headlights and the scoop on the hood.
Wow. It's really very nice bling there to set the whole thing off. Now these came with a 352, or you could get the optional 430, I guess.
There was, but that was a pretty rare option.
That really was, yeah. So do you still have the 352 in it?
Unfortunately, no. I had the 352 rebuilt and the block cracked, so what I did
I
is...
threw a rod in mine, so I know that happens.
Doesn't drive very well that way.
No, it really doesn't.
I put a 390 in it, which is exactly the same block, different bore.
So she just set right in there?
Set right in there, everything went right on it.
In 61, they went to the 390 anyway.
They did.
Now I think the 352 block was blue.
It was.
Okay. But man,
And this also was a chrome package that you could get from the dealer on the engine.
both the valve covers and
the air cleaner.
Man, that does really dress it up. Man, it's she's just absolutely a beautiful car.
Thank
now,
you.
do you drive it much, or?
I drive it all the time.
Do you really?
To car shows anyway.
Yeah. Now, and where are you from?
I'm from Denver, but I'm originally from Casper.
You didn't drive this up here.
I did.
You did? From Denver?
Missed tornadoes and hailstorms and rainstorms, but we made it.
Man, I respect it. I love your bird, Milo.
Thank you very much.
Stunning example.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for bringing it.
You bet.